want to pretty much go over some potential real world examples how the utility and use case of Jasmy will work. So if you like these videos where I'm dropping straight alpha, straight bangers, let me know in the chat. Comment what is your favorite narrative going into the next crypto bull run, because a lot of people are bullish on the data narrative. I want to know if you're as bullish on the data narrative as I am. So make sure that you like and subscribe and consider checking out the links in the description. Let's get into some Jasmy news, man, because that's what y'all came here for. Stick to the video to the end, because we got to talk about how Jasmy will be utilized in the real world. First and foremost, you can see we are sitting at a half a penny at 205 and a $275 million market cap. I personally believe a lot of people sold Jasmy early because the circulating supply is 98% of the max supply, which is 50 billion. Now, to put that into perspective, think about some of the blue chip projects with 50 billion max tokens. You can pretty much go through a couple of them. Maybe Hedera, XRP. They reached the heights of at 1.50 cents to $3, and we have our circulating supply for the Jasmy token 98% in circulation. So not much dilution, not much inflation. And for those reasons, I'm extremely bullish on the tokenomics of Jasmy. You can see here Jasmy putting in huge flag patterns, right? Even if we swing down to the 4 hour, you can see on the 4 hour huge flag pattern here, whatever you want to call it, you call it. But I'm looking for the stock RSI to reset on the 4 hour and head to the upside and confirm bullish momentum. The bears have been showing that they have no strength, as you can see from these wick candles, and Jasmy continues to put in new moves and move to the upside as we have starting a new uptrend. We got a bullish cross here on the 12 hour, and I am expecting another golden cross on the daily, as you can see from the nasty move that it made once we got that golden cross. So if you was able to buy Jasmy at the the technically the cycle lows, right? If we swing over to the daily, you can see if you was able to buy Jasmy in the cycle lows, well then you're up a massive 122% right now with Jasmy. And I know a lot of people like myself got into Jasmy at those 203, in some cases 2029 levels. So right now you're sitting at almost a 2x if you were able to double down on your Jasmy DCA, or just getting into the project if you're new. So salute to everybody that killed that trade. That was beautiful. We are hanging up here at the overbought levels. Technically, people think overbought is bearish, but if you can hang out at that level, it shows bullish momentum, bullish momentum and bullish strength. So I want you guys to actually keep that in mind. You can see the 50-day moving average is curling up, and we could potentially get a golden cross here on the daily, which will confirm another move to the upside, another bullish moves. I don't know how high we may go, what I'm saying, in direct correlation what may happen with the cryptocurrency market, but we do got some catalysts happening, like potential spot ETFs, Bitcoin, and now Ethereum, and the multiple catalysts like the halving cycle, potential Fed cuts, and down the line maybe the election. What I also like about Jasmy is that the holders continue to grow in the bear market, contrary to many beliefs who think that many are selling off. The holders continue to grow. The only con that I have about Jasmy is the situation with Binance, how they put us in the monitoring zone, and they continue to in my opinion allegedly suppress the Jasmy price. But outside of that, we've been running, and it's good to see finally Jasmy, the community, can have something to be positive about, because it was just way too much FUD and negativity, even from some of the top influencers here. All right, and I want to swing over to this tweet here from the Jasmy ambassador, Neotrix, where he says individuals and businesses can transfer the token using digital service as proof of value, exchange, or payment services. Now, this is the most important part of the video, because I'm about to give you guys examples of how Jasmy can be utilized on an everyday basis. It says Jasmy can also be applied to our day-to-day activities. Huge. Like automatic driving, dispatch services, and checking out a convenience store. So I came up with an example of each I came up with a real world example of each one of these utilities. Let's get into it. Now, first and foremost, he did mention automatic driving. So this is how it could possibly work as far as the ecosystem, utilizing Jasmy ecosystem for autonomous driving here, pay-as-you-go adventures. So imagine you're an adventurer who loves road trips but doesn't own a car. With the Jasmy, you can hop into an autonomous vehicle and pay for your journey with the Jasmy tokens. This way, you can only pay for the miles you travel, making it budget-friendly and eco-conscious choice. Bonus, you can share your travel vlogs directly from the car's onboard system, securely powered by Jasmy's blockchain tech. So if this, of course, these autonomous vehicles, they're going to have cameras, right? They're going to have cameras, and you'll be able to vlog, right? This is why cryptocurrency is the future for Gen Z. Because even when I talk to a lot of my peers in the cryptocurrency space that do a lot of traveling, they're not really worrying about owning the next Lambo, right? They're more concerned about being able to vlog and share their experiences as they travel. So many people will migrate to this autonomous driving thing. And I believe this is already happening in countries where, people are preparing now to start these companies where they're sending out autonomous drivers to pick people up, and they can go, travel or whatever they choose to do. But again, in my opinion, this is huge because this allows you to, again, pay only for the miles you travel, making it budget friendly, and be able to share your experiences through the ecosystem of the autonomous driving car. So if it has those cameras and you want to utilize your pictures or the videos while you're traveling, you can utilize those on the ecosystem and potentially monetize them, right? Then you also have smart dispatch services is the second example. This is just the first part of the examples. I want to also incorporate how the data storage also works for each example. So stick to the video to the end, and also like, subscribe, comment if you're getting some value. That's how I know that you're still here. Picture a world where you ride hailing app is integrated with a Jasmy. You're late for a concert with your friends. You swipe up on your phone, a self-driving car rolls up, and your account is automatically charged with Jasmy tokens. It's smooth, fast, and you don't have to fumble with cash or cards. You get to the venue just in time thanks to the efficient blockchain optimized route planning. So again, blockchain optimized route planning, right? Where they're constantly poaching at your data and really putting it together to where it's categorized and made to work for you, right? They're putting your data in a category. It's kind of like going on Facebook and then going on the internet. If you go on, we're going on the internet first, scrolling, maybe go and look at some things on Amazon. If you immediately go to Facebook after that, you'll see those ads based on some of the things you just looked. That third-party company took your data without your permission and used it against you to entice you to buy more items with them. And this is how that data works. Well, with Jasmy, you'll be able to secure that data now, and they can't utilize it without using Jasmy tokens, and you get compensated for your data. So you can still lend it out, but in return, you get compensated for it. So also, a car service utilizing Jasmy tokens, well, instead of cash or cards, gives it an opportunity to be trustless and transparent and efficient. So you'll see with the next example how big that could possibly be. And let's get into it. The convenience store checkout, scan, grab, and go example. So think about walking into a convenience store where everything is IoT enabled, Internet of Things, so smart everything, right? You pick it up, you scan it with your phone. You pick up a cold brew and a snack, scan them with your phone and walk out, just like that. No need to go to a register, stand in a line, or nothing like that. You scan it, it immediately takes the Jasmy tokens, and you walk out the store. So the payment is automatically deducted from your Jasmy wallet. It's like shopping in the future. No lines, no waiting, just grab, scan, and you're back to your day. It's the ultimate in quick, efficient shopping, aligning perfectly with the Gen Z lifestyle. So part of understanding why you're buying crypto today is to set yourself up for the future. So if we know all of this IoT smart device thing is happening right before your eyes, you want to kind of like, migrate to those tokens that could possibly be utilized in those scenarios and situations. So you can imagine, man, and they're already doing that in stores now. Go to your favorite gas station. You don't even got to stand in a line. You can choose to use one of the machines. They got two examples of the machines. They got the machines that look like the ATM machines where you can even pay for gas, and they got the machines that kind of look just like this where you sit it on the table, it weighs it, it scans it, you pay for it just like that. No need to hire any employees. It immediately saves costs for the businesses utilizing IoT, but it also gives the customer a way better experience than having to come and stand in a congested store. So works out for both people, and this is why, because everybody's patience is so messed up these days, like the attention span of a squirrel. I can start to see, Gen Z warming up to these type of scenarios and situations. But how does this correlate with data? All right, I know you guys was wondering, well, Millie, what does this have to do with data or Jasmy? All right, let's utilize the same examples and incorporate data into it. So imagine this scenario. As a traveler, you're using an autonomous car paid with Jasmy tokens. Your travel data, like routes, travel times, and preferences, is securely stored on Jasmy's blockchain. You have full control over this data now. Opt to share it with travel or navigation companies in exchange for Jasmy tokens. This way, your road trips not only become adventures, but are also a source of passive income. So this is the beautiful thing about the ownership of your data, right? You can literally monetize everything you do. You can literally monetize literally. Can you imagine? Trips these days, they're all about spending money on your trips. But what if you had an ability to monetize your data and earn a passive income as you go on your trips and travel and do the things that you love and have passions for? That is insane. So this way, your road trips not only become adventures, but also a source of passive income. Your data helps improve travel services. So this is how it helps those third-party companies, and you get rewarded for it. A perfect blend of utility and privacy, right? Smart dispatch services, tailor rides, and secure data. In the future, when you order autonomous taxi via a Jasmy integrated app, your travel patterns and preferences are securely stored and managed by the Jasmy blockchain. This data helps customize your rides, like preferred routes, in-car temperature, or even music, enhancing your experience. You can also choose to monetize this data by allowing access to mobility research firms or city planners. Crazy, right? Earning Jasmy tokens in return. It's a win-win. You can get a personalized ride experience, so everything tailored to you and what you like, and benefit from sharing your data on your terms, opposed to your data being poached without your permission. So again, this is how Jasmy could be utilized from a data aspect with smart dispatch services. And last but not least, the convenience store example, right? Streamline shopping with data rewards. Envision a shopping experience where your use of Jasmy tokens for purchases, the store's IoT system securely logs your buying habits on Jasmy blockchain. So going into the store and the store already having your list prepared based on the data that was poached from you. So this is what the future going to be looking like, where you got smart stores, right? Smart register, smart whatever, right? So everything will be tailored based on what you like to make your experience a lot more efficient. Your grocery runs not only save you time, but also turn into an opportunity to earn rewards simply by buying what you love. So not only does this make your checkout super quick, but you also have the option to share this data with brands or market researchers in exchange for Jasmy tokens, and again, making a passive income or even store discounts. So huge utility, and these are just three examples how Jasmy can be utilized on a everyday basis. I would love you guys to leave your example on how you can see Jasmy being utilized on an everyday basis. But if we, honestly feel like Jasmy can hit $1, which is a $48 billion market cap, if that demand, and I just gave you an example of how Jasmy can literally become massive and global. If that demand outweighs the supply, which is already 98% in circulation, we could see huge moves from Jasmy token. And I believe it will. I believe the data narrative will garner much demand. I really do. With the emergence of AI and emergence of the Internet of Things, which is smart devices, smart everything, I think that Jasmy will have much demand in the future, 2024, 2025, and beyond. And with this bullish team of Sony, we got a bullish team behind us. Sky's the limit. Speaking of Sony, somebody asked Hara about the Q4 lockup here, and he said until March. We would like to improve the utility of the ERC-20 tokens by locking up and moving them to a wallet on a consortium chain. So to put that into simple terms, they just want Jasmy to become as valuable as possible before they lock up the token. So they're increasing the utility. They're probably going to put out some marketing so it can be more awareness, and they want to be able to move those locked up tokens to a private chain, blockchain. Maybe it be the Jasmy chain, maybe it be something else, but they don't want to specifically have it mixed up on the current blockchain or the current token. So they want to be able to make sure those tokens are secure and they can be managed properly and safely. So this is the reason that they want to move the Q4 tokens, the lockup tokens, to a consortium chain, which in simple terms is just a private chain, a chain of their choice. And when he says they want to improve the utility, they want to make sure when they do lock up these tokens that the Jasmy brand is at peak value, right? Meaning the demand is there, the narrative is popping, and people are looking at this token like this is the next big thing. So y'all let me know what y'all think about Jasmy token. Y'all let me know what y'all think about these everyday utilities use cases. If you like these type of videos, you want me to do more videos where I'm talking about cryptocurrencies and giving it real world examples, let me know in the comments. I love to know you guys' opinions. But we're here, man. We're here. Consider the links in the description. Jasmy, man, Jasmy to $1. Let me stop saying Jasmy to 50 cents. No, Jasmy to 25 cents. Let me know where you think Jasmy can go. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.